welcome back. We have reached day 129 in our avocado adventure. I am super excited about this. We have come a long way, you guys. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be repotting our avocados. We're going to be giving them new soil, and we are actually going to be pruning them today. So throughout this video, you will hear me reference one of our fellow YouTubers, and his name is Scott from Scott Grows an Avocado Tree. And I've actually followed some of his teachings on how to grow an avocado. I hope you get a chance to watch this video because I have used some of your lessons that you taught in your videos. I want to thank you all so much for joining in on this adventure with me. And as always, you guys, I hope you like this video. So let's go ahead and get these babies started. Alright, you guys, so as you can see, I'm starting off with some composted manure, and it's compost and manure mixed together. That's why I have on gloves, because it's manure in here. I don't know what type of manure, maybe cow, maybe horse, maybe, I don't think it's chicken, but it's composted manure. So we're starting off with that. This is the base that I'm going to be starting with. And next, I'm going to definitely add perlite. I want to try to stay as organic as possible, as I mentioned, but, you know, I don't know if these are going to be consumed. I don't eat avocados, but maybe someone might want to receive this tree from me one day, so I want to stay as close to nature as possible. But I'm definitely going to put in some perlite because avocados do not like wet or soggy soil, and they do not like wet roots. So that is the fastest way to kill an avocado tree, is too much water. So I want to make sure, even with this has sand in it, and sand has a tendency to be heavy once it gets wet, depending on what type of sand they use. I don't know what type of sand is in here. I do know that there is sand in here, however. So I'm going to be on the safe side. I'm going to add extra perlite because I don't know what type of sand they have in here, and I don't want it to be too heavy. I'm definitely going to be putting in earthworm castings. The brand that I use, or I get it from Menards, is NCAP. Yeah, I don't know, you know, the specifics behind this company, but I just use this until I can get my own worms. I'm going to be using some of this charcoal to help with water absorption. We're going to see. This is just an experiment as well, so you guys, I don't know if this is good or bad. So we're going to see. Also, I'm going to be using some of this organic bone meal. Now, this bone meal is good for all kinds of things, and I have to reread it again, but I've been Googling and reading up on this. I know it's from Miracle-Gro. It might have some chemicals in it. But, yeah, I'm going to try this organic bone meal, but just a little bit, tiny little bit, not too much, because we don't want this to burn the roots. Ooh, this stuff stinks. It smells horrible. And then I am going to be using a little bit of Epsom salt, not a lot. And Epsom salt helps with the growth of roots, and it's great as a foliage spray, to spray on your foliage. And help with the greenery and help with photosynthesis. So we're going to be starting off, and hopefully this experiment works. So like I mentioned beforehand, Mr. Scott from Scott Grows an Avocado Tree, please let me know if I'm doing anything wrong. If I'm doing anything wrong, because I do have time to grow more because this is actually like maybe the first week of spring. We're during quarantine right now. This is during the quarantine, so this is April 5th. So I don't know what day this is for lockdown for us, for quarantine for our state, which is Minnesota, but we probably within the first week, maybe two of spring. So I'm doing this early spring, and I hope I do this right, you guys. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and get these earthworm castings in. Now remember, you guys, this is just experiments. I hope nothing bad happens to my avocado babies because I've worked so hard on them. And this is my first time ever sprouting an avocado seed. So I was super excited when all three of them, they did it at different times, but when all three of them sprouted, OMG, I was just elated, you guys. So I am going to be excited. I hope I do this right. This mixture is kind of heavy, so I don't know if I want to start with this as the complete base because it's very, very heavy. I'm definitely going to add the perlite like I said, but this is it's just really, really heavy. I can feel it, the heaviness in the soil is too heavy. So I'm going to get some of this put some of this charcoal in here. Not too much. There we go. Definitely work in an area that has a lot of ventilation with these products, guys. This stuff is smoky or whatever they call it. So you know what, you guys, I do have some other soil over there. It is from Miracle-Gro. I wanted to stay as organic, as close to organic as possible, but I don't want to kill my plants. So I'm going to switch up something very quickly. I'm going to put half of that potting mix that I have over there and only some scoops of this stuff because this is just way too heavy. And once it gets watered, it'll be compacted, it'll be hard. So, okay guys, so I'm going to go with this here. This is Miracle-Gro Nature's Care Organic and Natural Potting Mix. I'm going to try this, you guys. This doesn't really work for my plants. I don't like it on my plants, and I can't remember why, but I really don't like it on my house plants. But I'm going to try it on these avocados because this, like I said, is going to be too heavy by itself. So I'm going to mix that, get that mixed in here. And hopefully this works. And I don't want to kill my trees, you guys. Oh my God, I'm so scared. So let's, you know what? Let's just go ahead and pour this in here. Scooping it is going to be too much. So, yeah, see, I don't really like this organic potting mix on my house plants. And like I said, I cannot remember why. I don't know if it didn't soak up water correctly or something. But I'm going to go ahead and use it on these avocado babies. Let's see how they like it. It's very light, very airy. So let's just go ahead. And this is what it consists of. There's some perlite, definitely. Looks like, I don't know what this is. It just looks, it's very drying. It's very dry. But then, be actually a little too strong depending on how much you use. But bone meal is definitely good for calcium deficiencies in the soil, helping build up the calcium in the soil. I think that'll be enough. We don't want too much. I think that's about enough right there. So here's what our mix looks like, you guys. Right here, all the ingredients have been mixed in. And so now we're going to get these babies repotted and pruned. Alright, you guys, so I got the roots, I got the avocado out of the pot that I was putting, that I had her in. These are her roots right here. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. The color of them, you guys, they're like an orangish, brownish color. Then I'm just going to take her and place her into her new pot. Because these are new roots, I'm going to place some of her old soil in here. This is light and airy. I'm going to place some of this, her old soil in here to prevent root shock. So this is the avocado here. I don't see the long taproot like I see in other videos. So I'm going to place some of her soil here around her. And then I'm going to move into... So basically what happened with these avocados, you guys, is I had them sitting outside and the temperature actually dipped below 30 degrees on, I believe it was 1 to 2 nights. And I can't remember if it was in a row or if it was not consecutively, but maybe the first day and then the second day after that it did it. But yeah, I did that and I felt so bad because I thought I killed them. I'm like, oh no. But I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. I forgot on one day, and the other day I said, well, maybe it's good for them if they stay out. Maybe it's a hardening off thing. Maybe they're getting hardened off or something. I don't know, you guys. So yeah, it killed some of the leaves on the first avocado tree, and then it didn't do anything to the second avocado trees though, the other two, which is so weird. So you guys remember that I asked earlier, I said I needed some help naming these other 2 avocados, right? And someone did give me such beautiful names, and they're perfect for the situation that we're going into, and for their action, you know, like this, where the world is now. It's actually perfect, like with us going through the current quarantine and the uncertain times. Oh wow, look at this. Look how beautiful she is. Wow. Through the uncertain times. So this was actually about a month ago when I asked for the names, and so these are the names that I got. And I will put your name on the bottom of the screen because you know they deserve credit for these names because these are such precious names. And it's actually, to me, it symbolizes the state of what the plants are in as well too. And so the names that I liked the most was Faith and Hope. And I thought those were so beautiful. And so what I did was I named this one Hope because she's growing, but she has not given me any leaves at all. Like she's struggling right here. So I have hope that she's going to do better. And the second one is, of course, Faith. So Faith here is thriving, like amazing. She's amazing, you guys. So those are the 2 names that I chose. And like I said, it's perfect for the time that our world is in right now. And it's perfect for the plants because of their particular situation that they're in. So Faith and Hope are their names. So thank you for those names. I really do love them. They are just, like I said, perfect, and they are beautiful. So right here is Hope. And getting her in here. I hope you guys can see this. Okay. Get her stable in there. Oh, I hope this works, you guys. I hope I didn't do anything wrong. So like I said, Mr. Scott from Scott Grows an Avocado Tree, I hope you do get a chance to watch this video series on this avocado, because when I subscribed to your channel after seeing you, I said, oh my God, this is so awesome. I hope he gets a chance to see any of these videos about these avocados that I'm growing, because I learned some things from you. So hopefully you get to see this, and please let me know if I'm doing anything wrong, what I'm doing right, if I'm doing anything right. So yeah, you've inspired me, Mr. Scott. So this is Hope, and she is done. Looks like she's done. I want to make sure she's stable though, because they've been sitting outside getting a lot of wind. So, alright, and last but not least is my baby Faith. Come on, Faith. Hi, beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to get her into her bigger pot here. And then once we're done, you guys, we're going to prune. Okay, so we're going to start the pruning process, you guys. And like I said, I'm so sad, but I know that it's good for the tree. So this is my very first avocado tree, you guys. This is not the one that's not the other two that I did. It's not Faith and Hope. So this baby, she did suffer some damage, you guys, from being out in the cold. She froze basically. So this is not a bad thing, because this is actually the perfect time to do this pruning, because the leaves are dead and she needs to be pruned anyway. And so when I checked her roots looked like they were okay. So hopefully the cold didn't affect the entire tree or the stem. So, oh my God, I still hate cutting certain things, like you guys have heard me say in some of my videos, but then at the same time, if it's good for the plant, I will do it, because that helps them grow. That sparks more growth and health in the plant as well. So what I learned from Scott Grows an Avocado Tree is that when you prune them, you want to prune them at a certain point. So you want to prune them, how do you say, right where there's like a node or something. This is my first time doing this, and most people say, alright you guys, so on my camera, my batteries died on my camera, so I was in the middle of talking and I cannot remember what I was saying, unfortunately. So, but we're just going to go ahead and prune this baby here. I think he said leave one leaf on, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just, he said find a node if you can. And I don't know if I see a node. I don't even know how to find or look for a node. So I'm just going to cut right in here. Right here, you guys. So, and please don't laugh at me. I cannot find my pruning shears, I mean. And so I'm a little upset about that, you guys. So I'm just going to take this pair of pliers here. I'm going to cut. Oh God, I'm so sorry. There you go. I'm trying not to cry. But yeah, so there we have it. I hope I did this right, Mr. Scott. So, if you look here, here it is. She has been pruned. She has one leaf here. She has one little baby leaf that was trying to come in, but it looks like it's dying. So let's move on to the next one. Try it and see what happens. And I know this might be wrong, but I'm gonna do it. There you go. Boy, so this is what she did have at the top, which was hardly not leaves coming in, and she's been growing the same exact time as Faith. So I don't know if that was good or not, but this is the end result of Hope. Now let's move on to Faith and see what we're going to do with her. So here's Faith, you guys. Okay, so if you're watching this, or whoever knows anything about avocados, but Mr. Scott, if you're watching this, could you please let me know if you can tell by, I guess, the shape of the leaves, like what kind of avocado is this? Because I don't know, but it's different from the first avocado. And I don't know what the third avocado is, because they don't have the same she didn't grow any leaves. But here's the first avocado here, and her leaf shape is different. They're both different shapes. So I don't know what the names of them would be, or the brands I mean. But if you would know, could you please let me know? Because I don't know, get it to you to show you. There's like one little right there. I don't know if that's a node, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut right above it, and I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave that node on. I think that's a node. We're just going to call it a node. I'm going to leave it on, and then I'm going to leave this leaf on, and then we're going to go from there. So, I'm so sad. Oh God, I'm so sad. I didn't want to do that, you guys. You really know. I really did not want to do that. Oh gosh. Alright, you guys, so there it is, my 3 avocado tree babies, repotted, new soil, new nutrients, and pruned. Alright, let's just cross our fingers, you guys, and let's just hope. No, this is hope. Let's hope and have faith. This is faith that all 3 will do just fine, you guys. So we don't have any more inclement weather. So basically we don't have any more cold weather, too cold, coming up within the next couple of weeks, because this is Minnesota. So like I said, these have been outside, and they have been in the cold weather for about 2 days. And one of them did sustain a lot of damage, which was this one, the first avocado tree. And the other 2 did not sustain as much damage. This one actually, Faith actually held up stronger than what I thought she was going to hold up. How ironic is that? And so, yeah, she held up a lot stronger. And then Hope, she has not grown any leaves. So we just hope that she does start growing some leaves after this pruning. So there you have it, you guys. If you guys get a hold to Mr. Scott of Scott Girls and Avocado Tree, tag him in this video for me. I am subscribed to your channel, and I love watching your videos. You have given me much inspiration on doing avocados and giving me a lot of information on how to do them. And you are the first person that I watched to prune an avocado tree, and I took my faith and I said, you know what? I'm going to do what he did, and I did it. So I hope this works, and thank you so much, Mr. Scott, if you are watching this, for your videos about avocado trees. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope everyone has enjoyed these videos. As always, thank you so much for watching. You guys always remember that I love you and God loves you too. You guys stay blessed. I will see you all in my next video. Stay safe and take care. Bye.